channel. I'm your girl Destiny, and we are back with another session of Des with the Mess. Now, if you are new to my channel, here on this channel, we talk everything reality TV, whether that shows on Bravo, shows on OWN, shows on Zeus Network. You know, I watch literally anything reality TV. Now, if there are certain shows that you all like, comment them down below, and I'm more than open to talking about them. But today, we're talking about Joseline's Cabaret, Las Vegas, episode 6. Now, my favorite shows are like, you know, Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Potomac, Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I am so excited about. It's coming up, you guys, March 19th. Be ready for that. But right now, we're going to finish up Joseline's Cabaret. I just got done watching the episode, you guys, so it is fresh on my mind. I always promise to make sure to get the reviews out the same day that the show comes on. Unless something crazy happens, I would definitely make sure to let everybody know. But make sure you tune into this channel. Subscribe down below if you have not done so already. And make sure you hit that thumbs up like button. It's the easiest way to support my channel. Easy, free way, you guys. So, let's go ahead and get into this review. So, they picked up off where Joseline and Ballistic were talking in the morning, you know, about what happened the night before. Like, they were sitting in the bed, you know, kind of pillow talking kind of thing. And they were discussing how, you know, wet, aka dry, aka apparently dragon breath. Like, oh my gosh, why they call that girl dragon breath? They said that her breath smells so bad. Like, she should have been like blowing on people to like knock everybody out. They was like, she should have used that to her advantage. And I was like, no, they didn't just go in on her like that. Like, throughout the episode, like, they kept like saying little slick stuff like that. I'm like, they dead wrong. They are dead wrong. But anyway, so they was talking about how, you know, Big K, so K Capri, they call her Big K, was hot, was mad, you know, because of the fight. And she feels like Joseline that, you know, a lot of them were really just mad because they lost and they were taking the shine away from the girls that did win, like, you know, kind of thing. And I kind of understand where she was coming from because it did kind of come off that way. But they were talking about how Gaia was showing off her wrestling skills while she was on the show, like how she slammed wet on the ground. And I'm just like, it was just funny, like, hearing them, like, kiki about it. Like, it was cute, like, seeing them laugh about it or whatever. But anywho, so Joseline said she wants to throw a pool party. She was like, you know, after all that fighting the day before, she's like, I feel like we need to do something fun, do something to, you know, keep everybody, like, on, like, help with the morale type thing. So she said she was going to hit up all the girls, you know, and talk about having a pool party. So I thought that was cute. It would help relieve stress, is what she said. So it cuts to the next scene where Raven, Diamond, and Big K were discussing the previous night as well. Like, it started out with just them three. And they started talking about stuff. And then Jordan and Riri walked in, the two white girls that dance really good. But anywho, so they walked in as well. And they were talking about how Diamond sprung her elbow. I didn't even know you could do that. You sprung your elbow. But anyway, so that's how you know you don't got no business fighting. But anywho, I was just thinking, like, how'd that happen? Okay, so K Capri and Diamond, K Capri, so Raven and Diamond were like, K Capri, why did you pick us first? Like, whenever it was time for you to go up, you like chose us and made us go first with you. And she was just like, you know, I didn't want you guys to be nervous. I just wanted us to, you know, kind of show what we had. And now they're all kind of feeling like, you know, we have to go back and prove ourselves. Prove like what we have, like to show what we can do kind of thing, because they felt like they dropped the ball whenever they went, and Joseline was not impressed at all whatsoever. But so then Lollipop came, apparently Lollipop came up. So they were talking about how Lollipop told K Capri that Raven and Diamond can't dance. Okay, that's the tea. And apparently Amber told K Capri that that was the word on the street. And that's the way that, you know, okay. So they kind of like touched on it, and they were like, for clarity, K Capri, did you ever say anything like that? And she was just like, no, I didn't say anything like that. Okay. Now, mind you, while they were discussing that, K Capri was kind of hot. She was like, why is Lollipop's name coming up? Like, what's her problem with me? She kept calling her some candy on a stick. She kept calling her that or whatever. And I told y'all in that last episode, that last review that I did, that I could feel a beef brewing between them two. I just knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Stay tuned. They're going to fight. I bet money on it. Okay, but anywho. So All right, so then the next scene, um, they were talking about how, you know, Joseline was announcing to them that they were going to have the pool party. They were like, what are we going to order? What are we going to do for food? And Amber was like, well, since none of y'all can cook, I can cook, you know, kind of thing. She was discussing how she was going to cook or whatever. And everybody was like, oh, yeah, cool, that's fine. Like, you know, that was pretty much it. Next scene. Next scene. Chanel and Lexi are talking about how, you know, Chanel congratulated Lexi for making the top 5. Should have been top 4, but she changed it to 5 just so that way she was just like, you know, I feel like they all did good. She couldn't decide or whatever. So, Chanel was just like, honey, but at the end of the day, don't get too comfortable, because now that I kind of see what everybody has, now I know what I need to bring to the table. So she was like, don't get too comfortable in your spot, like, you know, because this is what I'm here for. But she is like, you know, I am genuinely happy for you. And it was nice to see Chanel, like, you know, congratulate her and not be salty or mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was cute. And then Lollipop walks in. So, they were talking about how they felt bad for Wet Wet and how everybody kept fighting her. And, like, you know, how she kind of got jumped in a sense. And they were like, you know, I actually like her. Like, you know, let's check on her and see how she's doing. Because, you know, they sent Wet Wet, a.k.a. Dry Dry, a.k.a. Dragon Breath, off to a hotel. So they were like, you know, hey, let's check on her, make sure she's good, blah, blah, blah. So they FaceTime her, and she's just like, you know, I'm at the hotel, just recovering. And they asked her, like, you know, how are the twins, Paris and London? She's like, they're good. She can't wait to pop them titties out every chance she get, Lord. But anyway, so, but she said she was good, and she's definitely going to be back. She's like, I'm not going to be at the pool party, but I will definitely be back. So, the next scene, they were just discussing how, you know, they're about to start the party. Amber's in the kitchen with Henny, you know, preparing the food. They're kind of going to be in and out of the party. And, you know, everybody just seemed like they were really having a good time. People were twerking in the pool. Everybody was drinking. Ballistic passing out shots to everybody. And I'm just kind of like, oh, Lord, like, liquor being involved is not a good thing. But, you know, every time I turn around, you see Ballistic pouring a shot. And mind you, and then, like, at one point, like, they all had on bathing suits. And then the next scene, it was like, titties, just titties everywhere. Titties everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody titties out. And I was just like, my side thought was like, I can't believe she lets her man just be around all this. Like, I don't know. I mean, she's a very confident woman, so I guess I can see that. But at the same time, Joseline, she does come off kind of insecure sometimes too, though. So it was kind of, you know, it was, I'm just kind of like, I'm surprised she cool with it. But, you know, Ballistic was just walking around being the bartender for everybody, you know, so. I guess you weren't paying attention, but all I just knew was all I saw was titties. Titties everywhere. Everywhere. So, anywho. Everybody's discussing how good the food was. Well, mostly everybody. That Amber's food was so good. Like, you know, I would use her to cater in the future. And, you know, a lot of people were congratulating her. But then there were still some people that were kind of like, like they weren't really, they didn't diss it, but we'll get to that. So, anywho. So after everything kind of calms down, Raven and Diamond go to talk to Joseline about the rumors about them not being able to dance. Joseline kind of seems like she's kind of good on them. I don't know why, but it's like something about them that I think Joseline just doesn't fool with. Like, Joseline was just kind of like, she's called them Kim and Khloe Kardashian or something. I don't know what that meant, but I was just like, okay. Like, she just didn't seem like she really cared for them too much. But she was talking about how, you know, K Capri said that they can't dance. And then that apparently they told, and Lollipop is the one that K Capri said to. Amber is the one that went back and told K Capri that that's what was the word on the street. Because Amber and K Capri are cool. You know what I'm saying? So Amber ends up, they was like, you know, where's Amber at? Let's talk to Amber. So Amber walks in with her bathing suit on. And they all get to arguing, like, you know what I'm saying? She was just kind of like, first and foremost, I don't like you, talking about Raven. Raven's like, I don't like you either. And Diamond was kind of like, you know, she felt like Raven was always telling her to kind of watch out for Amber. But she was like, nah, Amber's cool. But now they're mad, apparently, because Amber told K Capri, you know, that everybody was talking about them. But I don't see nothing wrong with what Amber did. Me personally, because if that's her friend and people are like, if I said something about somebody else, okay, and then people are going around saying what I said about this person, and now this person that I said it about is upset, I would want my friend to tell me so then we can address it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because all I got to do is be like, I said what I said. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we can talk about it if you want to talk about it. Like, you know, I think Amber was just giving K Capri the opportunity to go address it and let it be known. Like, did you say it? Did you not say it? You know, because they're supposed to be cool. Okay? Okay. Apparently they just don't like Amber, or they just mad that Amber made, you know, the top 5 and they didn't. And that's really how it comes off to me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Amber started off kind of real tough, like kind of in a lot of stuff. But I feel like she's been pretty chill these last couple of episodes. She's just been worried about dancing, you know? In my opinion, she just seems like she's been cool. But, so they're all arguing. And then, in the midst of them arguing, you know, they're going back and forth. And the girl with the sprung elbow, I think her name is Diamond, was like, if I wasn't hurt right now, we would be fighting. You know, I ain't scared to fight. Which, both of y'all like jumping people. Y'all be on that jumping stuff. We're not going to sit here and try to act like y'all would. Y'all not going to fight her one-on-one. And she knows that. But Amber still walked up on both of them and was just like, throw them hands. Like, what's up? What's up? What y'all going to do? Got in their face, walked up in their face, and they didn't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Raven was real quiet, real chill. When it was wet slash dry slash dragon breath, she ran up on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like she's little. But Amber's little too. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Amber has shown that she can fight. And I think they don't want them problems unless they're gonna be trying to jump her and fight her together. But they can't because girl's hurt. Okay? Okay. But anywho, so you know what I'm saying? Once Amber was like, I ain't talking about nothing, you know, girl was, and Diamond was saying a whole bunch of stuff, and all I know is she said N-word. It was like did she just like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, am I the only person that was thrown off by that was kind of like, I know she didn't just say that. And then I'm petty because now in the whole scene, all I can think about is the fact that she said that. And what ethnicity is she? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is she mixed? Is she Hispanic? Like, what is she to feel that comfortable saying that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell she says it often. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody need to have a conversation with her. Raven, you need to have a conversation with your best friend and let her know you can't be saying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not cool. But anyway, so they're arguing more. K Capri comes out. And K Capri, I feel like she didn't really help the situation because she was supposed to clear it up and let it be known that Lollipop was the one that came back and said these things. Like, why are we mad at Amber? Because at the end of the day, Lollipop is who told y'all that I said it. So why aren't we bringing Lollipop in? But y'all have an issue with Amber. So, you know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. Anywho, so she's kind of like, I feel like Candy on the stick is who we need to be mad at. And then they were, you know, talking about what was said. And apparently, K Capri was just like, they might not have said that. Because she was saying something about how Amber called her out and was like, well, you told me they said this. And she was like, they might not have said that. I smoked too much. Because one of them was like, yeah, but you smoked too much. She was like, I might not have said that. I smoked too much. Like, and I'm just like, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was really annoyed by that. But Lollipop ended up coming in and she was like, it doesn't have nothing to do with you talking about Amber, which I was waiting on somebody to say that. Like, I grew cool points for Lollipop because I feel like Lollipop was definitely, you know, being pretty, you know, straight to the point or whatever. But Amber ended up walking out the scene because she's like, look, I'm going to end up hitting one of these girls and they ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you know. So Amber ends up walking off the scene or whatever. And, I mean, it didn't really get settled. Nothing got cleared up. It was just kind of like, at the end of the day, y'all really can't dance from what I seen it. And Joseline doesn't think y'all can dance either. So even if K Capri said this, the consensus are showing that that's what everybody thinks. But anyway, so as they were getting ready to leave, you know, everybody was like, I'm about to go get me something to eat. Raven was like, I'm not eating. Joseline was like, what'd you say? She's like, I'm not eating. And then Joseline said, me neither. And I had to rewind it back because I'm like, is that what she said? Like, dang, like Joseline. Like, and I was wondering too what her opinion of the food was. But I guess she don't know because she didn't try it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But some people are like that. They don't deal with other people's potlucks or, I mean, it's not really a potluck, but other people's cooking. Some people don't trust other people's cooking, how people clean, they wash their hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was kind of, I understood where she came from, but I can understand if Amber feels some kind of way after seeing that. But, you know. So, anywho, so Joseline was talking about how she feels like there's tension ever since she picked the top 5 girls. She had all the girls together. And she's like, look, at the end of the day, we're going to the Cabaret tomorrow. All the 5 girls that are picked. I got my hair and makeup for you guys in the morning. Make sure y'all get a good night's rest. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, the other 5 girls, y'all just gonna stay here. Because I don't trust y'all to not start no drama, start no mess. And I kind of don't blame her. Like, it's funny because it's Joseline and you would think that she's all for the drama. But she's like, I've been working too hard for too long on this. And I don't have time for y'all to be coming in here messing my stuff up. So she's like, y'all just gonna stay home. I don't blame her at all whatsoever. But the girls were like, no, we want to go. Like, you know. And so she asked the 5 girls from raise their hands, how many of y'all want them to come? And I'm mad because I really didn't peep who didn't raise their hand. But I know 4 of them raised their hands. And somebody comment down below who it was. And they all was like, you know, the majority of them said they were cool with it. So she was like, okay, well, I think about it. Like, she really was not trying to have them come to the cabaret, and I don't blame her. But the dancers were kind of like, you know, they can come see us, you know, see why we got picked, like type of attitude. And I was here for it, you know. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But they end up, she was like, anybody got any questions? Nobody had no questions. So she's like, all right, y'all dismissed, go do what y'all want to do, like whatever. Then it cuts to a scene where this black truck pulls up on the, you know, pulls up at the house, and we all figured that it was Wet, aka Dry, aka Dragon Breath. And she pulled up or whatever and was talking to Joseline. She was like, I want to stay, I want to dance, like I'm not letting nobody run me off, I'm not no scared ass, you know, kind of thing. And Joseline's like, all right, well, go on to the house, like, if that's what you want to do, I'm going to bed, you know. And then the episode was over. Like, it shows the next episode, you see her coming downstairs where everybody's getting all dolled up, getting done up or whatever. But I'm excited to see how they handle her coming back. Like, I'm really just curious on how they're going to be towards her. Like, I don't know. And I will say, she has grown on me. I do feel like Wet, aka Dry, aka Dragon Breath, you know what I'm saying, was very annoying at first. But at the same time, you got to admit she's entertaining to watch. And I feel like they don't have valid reasons to not like her. Other than the fact they may not like her personality. But at the end of the day, I mean, she don't seem mean. She don't seem malicious or anything like that. So, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. All I know is Lollipop gained cool points in my book. Wet, aka Dry, aka Dragon Breath gained points in my book. I don't really care for the 2, Raven and Diamond. Apparently they used to dance together, so that's why they're so close. I used to wonder why they were so close. I thought they were smashing. But I really don't care for them because, for one, they like to jump. They like to jump people. And, you know, Amber, she's one of my favorites. And I feel like because she's like the underdog kind of thing. But, you know, I don't know. But we're just going to have to wait and see. That could change at any moment. K Capri, I don't know about you right now. Like, you're funny and stuff. But, I don't know. So, comment down below who you enjoy to watch. Who are your favorite characters on the show? I don't know. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button. It's the easiest way to support my channel. But until next time, you guys. Bye.